Oh my god, I still don't know how to work this. This is probably not the best time to be doing it. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I feel like I need to do another like mini introduction because in my last vlog, it was just so random. I finally bit the bullet and bought myself a vlogging camera, if you couldn't already tell. Actually insane, like I can't believe I own a vlogging camera. Like what even is this? Honestly, my 10-year-old self would literally be internally screaming right now. I did put a little question box up on my Instagram asking you guys what kind of videos you wanted to see because I do want to start posting a lot more on my YouTube. Especially in the summer months and stuff, I feel like it's just more fun. A lot of you have said like day in the lives, vlogs, stuff like that. If you have any other ideas of what you want to see, let me know in the comments. I'm going to look through them and sort of make a plan of some videos and stuff like that. So I'd start off with a little Q&A to answer some of you guys' questions because I do get asked these quite a lot in like DMs, comment section on TikTok and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be easier just to do a massive Q&A on here. And guys, you definitely have a lot of questions. I was underestimating how many I would receive. I thought I'd just start doing my makeup whilst I answer some of these because I feel like otherwise I'm just going to be sat here really awkwardly. But yes, very exciting things coming up in terms of my YouTube channel. I've got lots of fun videos planned for the summer vlogs. Oh, another holiday vlog. Who knows? I'm gonna get straight into the questions. Okay, starting off, what made you want to start social media? I get asked this so many times and I have answered it. I feel like the answer's a bit more boring than people expect. It was like 2021, I think. I got back from holiday. I can't even remember where I went. And I just felt the need to just have a rant and have a vent, hence the name Vent of Daisy. So I just set up my phone, made an account, and I just started absolutely ranting about random things going on in my life. This was obviously like 3 years ago, so I don't know if many of you guys remember this. Sadly, that account got like taken down and then I ended up making another one in like 2022, I think. Started on TikTok. I've had my current TikTok account for about 1.5 years, 2 years now. And yeah, and then I kind of just started growing, especially last summer. I feel like I gained quite a lot of followers over like exam season and the summer and stuff like that. Honestly, it still feels so surreal that I have a social media platform. Like honestly, when I was younger, this would be my absolute dream. I used to make so many vlogs when I was younger, especially like on my iPad. Like I'd full on like film everything. Like I remember when we picked up my dog from like the breeder or something, I literally vlogged the whole thing. And I would then sit there and edit like this entire video vlog on my iPad. I only have a few of them left. I'm so annoyed. I literally must have deleted all of the other ones. But yeah, I've always loved filming and vlogging and stuff like that. So the fact I'm able to do this now is honestly, I'm so grateful for it. Yeah, that is kind of how I started social media. And leading on to that, what is your favourite part about doing social media? I have so many, like I was trying to think about this last night and there's just so many things I love about it. I mean, starting off, I've literally met so many amazing people through doing this. Like I have so many like influencer friends now and I've been able to work with some like amazing brands. Like when I think about it, it literally makes me emotional and I will start crying because I just can't believe that I'm in this position. Like I'm so incredibly grateful. I love the fact that I'm able to like look back and reflect on things that have been going on in my life, like especially like because I vlogged my holiday last year. Like I always rewatch that video. I'm like, oh, that was such a good holiday. Like I really enjoyed that. But my all-time favorite thing about doing social media is all of you guys. My favorite thing to do ever is just scroll through my comment section, reply to people, reply to DMs. Like I just love chatting to you guys and it literally feels like I've got a little family. Like I love it so much. So meeting some of you guys in person as well, like when I go up to London or just go shopping, I always bump into a few of you guys and it's just so nice to like chat to people. And that if you ever do see me like when I'm out, feel free to come over to me, have a picture, have a chat, like whatever you want to do. Honestly, I do not mind at all and I actually really enjoy it. Okay, right, I feel like I'm going to waffle so much during this. Okay, the next question was my most commonly asked question. I was not expecting this many people to ask it, and that is, do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't. I mean, I understand why loads of people ask it because I feel like I always used to ask this question when I used to like answer other influencers like Q&As and stuff like that because I feel like it's such like an interesting topic because a lot of people choose whether they do or don't want to put them on social media. But no, I don't have one. I've never had one and I'm actually happy not having one. I think it's one of those things where it's not like I don't really want one. Like I'm not going out trying to get a boyfriend, but then I don't even know how to word this. Like I don't want one, but I don't not want one, if that makes sense. I'm just happy doing my own thing. Like I do like my own company. Like I'm happy being on my own. And I have such an amazing group of friends that I do a lot with, like on weekends and stuff like that. So I feel like it's not something that's always like, oh, I really wish I had a boyfriend sort of thing. Like on the weekends, I love going out with my friends, my family and stuff like that. And I feel like if I had a boyfriend, then I don't want that to be taken away kind of thing. I also think I have ridiculously high standards for no reason at all. And that probably does not help the situation. And I also feel like it is quite a difficult age to be in a relationship. See, I've got A-levels next year and then you have uni and stuff like that. So I feel like in the next year, my life is just going to change so much and get so much busier. Kind of leading moving on to that, if you ever had a boyfriend, would you post him? If not, why? This is actually such a good question, something that I've never really thought about. And I feel like before I talk about like what I personally would do, I feel like it definitely does just depend on him. Obviously, I've chosen to put my life on social media. Like, I've chosen to be quite open about everything that's going on in my life. But at the end of the day, some people don't want to do that, and that is absolutely fine. Like, I do understand that it's not like for everyone's liking. I feel like it definitely just depends on their boundaries and if they want to be on social media. Obviously, if they're quite a private person, then I'm not going to be like, come on, get my video, like, do you know what I mean? Say that they don't mind being on social media. I feel like it would be, I don't know, like, I feel like I can't really answer this because I've never been in this situation before, but I definitely would tell you guys that I had a boyfriend. Like, it's not something that I'd like want to hide or anything like that. Although I feel like if I'm like, no, I wouldn't put them on social media, like, knowing me, I definitely would. Like I literally said to myself that I wasn't going to tell anyone when my driving test was, and I told everyone on here, I told all my teachers, all my friends, like, I'm so bad at keeping a secret, like, if it's to do with myself. So saying that, I bet you if I had one, I'd literally be like, boyfriend reveal, but we'll have to see. I feel like it is so hard having like a public relationship on social media, because obviously I've never gone through it, but like, I honestly take my hat off to people that have gone through like a public breakup on social media. Like, I feel like if I was in a relationship and I broke up with my boyfriend and then I suddenly had all these edits, like sad breakup edits, I think that would actually tip me over the edge. Like, I don't know how people can do that, because honestly, even when I see them, I'm like, oh my god, that is so sad. Like, I've literally cried at other people's breakup TikToks before. Like, that's how bad it is. I feel like if that was me in that situation, I would have no idea what to do. But guys, if and when I get a boyfriend, you guys will definitely know about it. What is your lock screen and home screen? Ooh, okay. My lock screen. How cute is that? It's a picture of me and Smudge when we had this photo shoot a few years ago. I got it as my, was it my 14th birthday present? I don't know, I asked for a photo shoot with my horse as my birthday present. Probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. This photo shoot was so cute, and I actually really want another one with him soon. I look so young in it though. This is before I dyed my hair as well. Look how much different I look. And then my home screen is literally just a plain grey background with some widgets on it when I went through. Do you remember when everyone's like started doing widgets? Like, I remember seeing so many TikToks about people like redesigning their home screen and stuff. That was such a weird thing. I mean, I also did that, like, as you can probably tell by my lock screen. Okay, next question. How tall are you? I am 5'7". Maybe 5'8". I don't actually know, I haven't measured myself in ages, but last time I did measure myself, I was 5'7". I don't know whether that's surprising or not. I do actually really like being 5'7", actually. I feel like it is quite like a nice height to be. If you could date any celebrity, ignoring the age gap, who would it be? I did choose this question because I want to tell you guys about all my celebrity crushes, because they, to be fair, they actually change all the time. Like, honestly, on a weekly basis, they rotate. But here's a celebrity roster at the moment. Okay, my current top 3. Theo James, Cillian Murphy, and all-time favourite Austin Butler. Honestly, since watching the Elvis film, like, how long ago was that? Like 3 years ago? Changed my life. Actually changed my life. Like, Austin Butler, I'm not joking. I don't know if I've got like a bookshelf there now, but see, like, over there where my bookshelf is, I don't know if you guys remember, but I had like a shrine for Harry Styles and Austin Butler. I just had like a wall of pictures of them. Honestly, no regrets at all. It was amazing. I kind of want to bring it back. But Theo James though, you know what it was when I watched The Gentleman? I was like, that is just like, he's just so fit. He's actually just so fit, and I need to calm down because I'll literally end up screaming about this topic for ages. I feel like Cillian Murphy gets a lot of hate for no reason. Like, every time I tell people that I love Cillian Murphy, they're like, ugh, like, he's so old. Shut up. You don't get it. If you, the girls that get it, get it. The girls that don't. If you don't like him, leave. Okay, maybe he is a little bit older now, but peak Peaky Blinders time, honestly. I am a massive, like, personality person. Like, I feel like looks are important, because if you're not attracted to them, then I don't know. But I feel like personality is a massive one. Like, I'd much rather be going out with someone that's like really, really funny and got a good personality than someone that's like a 10-10, but like is like talking to a brick wall. Okay guys, sorry, I'm literally just taking a little bit of a break to do my mascara because I actually can't talk whilst doing it. It's really bad. Okay, next question. Would you consider doing Vlogmas on TikTok again this year? Okay, I've been thinking about this for ages now, because if you don't remember, last year I did like a Vlogmas series on my TikTok, whilst every day for the whole of December I like vlogged my day and then I would edit it and put it up that evening. And I feel like I'm definitely going to do it again this year. I think the only difference is that obviously next year I do have A-levels, I've like mocks and stuff like that, so I feel like it's going to be a bit more like around Christmas time. I feel like I'm going to be a little bit more stressed and have a little bit less time. Although saying that, I feel like I would do a lot of things differently. First thing, I don't even know if I do it on TikTok again. I might end up doing it on here. It depends, and it's also up to you guys as well. Like, would you guys prefer having like actual vlogs on YouTube each day, or would you prefer having it on TikTok like I did last year? And one thing that I would definitely change is, instead of uploading each day on the same day, like the evening, I think I would do it like the day after, if that makes sense. So for example, my day 1 of Vlogmas would be uploaded on day 2 and stuff like that, and then you'd end up with like Christmas Eve being uploaded on Christmas Day. Because last year, I don't know why I decided to do it every single day, but it would get to the point where I'd be like at someone's party and I'd be sat in their living room trying to edit my vlog to get it out that evening. No joke, it would take me like an hour and a half each night to upload one TikTok. It was so bad. And I'd also just end up being sat in my bed at like 12:30 trying to edit this like 2-hour worth of footage that I have from that day. And then I'd have people messaging me being like, where's the Vlogmas from today? It's like, what do you want me to do, guys? It's like, I can't stay at home and edit all day because then I've got nothing to put in the vlog, but I can't go out all day because then I don't have time to edit the vlog. So it was literally so difficult to try and balance it all. I feel like people also underestimated how long it took to film and edit them, because obviously I'd have like 2 hours worth of content each day, because it wasn't even like a voiceover, like it was actually me speaking, like an actual vlog. Spend like an hour and a half, 2 hours editing it, and then an hour and a half uploading it. So it was like a good like 4 or 5 hours out of my day each night. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love doing it and I have no regrets, but next year I think I'm definitely just gonna start uploading them the day after, just so I can actually go to bed at a reasonable hour. Also guys, a lot of you ask which lash serum I use, and I use the Glow For It one every morning and evening, which is how, look at the difference. If anyone needs any tips on how to actually stop wearing fake lashes, because I actually went through a phase for like a year and a half where I just wore fake lashes at individuals, and it ruined my eyelashes. It ruined my eyes as well. Like, they were always itchy and irritated. So I'd recommend getting a lash serum so much. Like, it actually changed the game for me because I saw results in like 2 weeks. I mean, obviously it probably was my lashes regrowing as well, but yeah, definitely recommend that. Fave brand to work with, easy one, White Fox. Honestly, they are my favourite brand ever and my favourite brand to work with. Honestly, just love their clothes so much, and I genuinely do like live in their clothes. Like, I feel like people assume that just because I work with them, like I actually like behind the scenes hate them. If you ask me to do a fit check, at least one thing I'm wearing at all times is from White Fox. They're also such like a lovely brand. Like, I love speaking to them, and they're just, oh, I love them so much. Okay, these ones kind of link together, but when you were in secondary, did you get judged for having a Get Ready With Me account? And also, do you get much hate, and how do you deal with hate? Starting off with the school thing, I mean, I did actually start my account like bang in year 10, which probably was the worst time to do it because I feel like that's where everyone does get really like horrible and judgy and stuff like that. I think definitely starting out, people judge you a lot more because I feel like it's very like, in order to grow on social media, I feel like you have to kind of act as if you already have a platform, especially starting out. Like, you have to be like bubbly and chatty. Like, starting out is definitely the hardest part, I would say, because people are a bit like, what is she doing? Like, do you know what I mean? I feel like no one really ever said anything because I was very like, I like doing this is what I want to do, like I don't really care. And I feel like I also had a group of friends that just didn't really care. Like, I feel like obviously you get like the boys that are just going to be like, oh, like da da da. Actually so grateful that all of my friends were really supportive during it. But like, especially as my platform kind of like grew and I ended up doing like collaborations and I kind of hit the like 50k 100k mark, I feel like people actually started like being like, oh my god, that's actually so cool that you do that and stuff like that, and actually showing a big interest in it. I mean, that's like to my face. Like, I've definitely heard a few situations where I've heard people have said stuff like behind my back about it. I'm a very big believer that comments like that do stem from a bit of jealousy. Not necessarily saying that they're jealous of me, but they're just jealous that I've had like the confidence. I feel like it's just a little bit embarrassing. Like, I'm obviously just doing this, minding my business, enjoying what I'm doing, and if someone's gonna like go behind my back and sort of be like, oh, why is she doing that? It's like, well, that's your issue, not mine. In terms of online hate, I actually feel like it's just such like a weird thing. Like, I just don't understand why people have the nerve to just hate on random people online. Like, I think it's just so embarrassing. Like, honestly, when I see people do it, I'm just like it actually does give me the ick a little bit. I feel like it's one of those things that's like, well, why are you hating on someone that doesn't even know you exist? It's so embarrassing. Like, it's actually so embarrassing. People that hate on other people for no reason are never truly happy, so I kind of feel bad for them. Okay, what's the time? Right, I could probably do a few more. Could you see yourself ever going on a reality TV show such as Love Island? I was literally watching Love Island last night and I said to my mum, I was like, I actually don't think I could ever go on any shows like this. And I feel like there's quite a lot of reasons. The main one being, I feel like in person, I'd just be so embarrassing. Like, I know that I'd say something and then I'd be like, oh my god, why would I say? I'm one of those people that just say stuff and then I realise I probably shouldn't have said that. And that's probably not going to be able to slide on a reality TV show with millions of people watching. Second of all, I don't think I could cope with my friends and family watching me in a bikini do a heart rate challenge. Even that, like, and I was just thinking to my mum, I was like, I feel like I literally am just too anxious to do it. Like, I feel like I'd just be in a constant state of flight or fight and I'd be like, oh my god, stop. The thing is though, I would love to like find a boyfriend through that way. Like, I'm such like a hater of like online, like, sorry, but I actually refuse to be in a talking stage. Like, I can't do it. Like, seeing my friends go through talking stages actually gives me trauma. Like, I don't want to go for it. Like, I'm not one for the pick an age, how old are you on Snapchat? Like, get out. Maybe not Love Island, but who knows about other ones. I guess we'll just have to see, but I'm gonna probably say no. Obviously you do social media, but what is your plan for career? And if so, what's your backup? I did get asked this quite a lot as well, which I wasn't expecting. Like, am I planning on carrying on social media as my like career, or am I thinking about doing something else? And the kind of short answer is that I am planning on carrying on doing social media, but not as a career, just kind of on the side kind of situation. There's a few reasons why, and I feel like this has definitely changed, especially over the last like 6 months, year. I feel like when I started out, obviously I had no intentions of making this my career. I literally just started waffling and was like, whatever. And then when I kind of started getting like a bit of money from it and sort of growing my platform, I was like, oh, actually this would be quite fun to do as a career. But I feel like I've now kind of just came to the conclusion that like I don't actually know if I'd necessarily want to do it full time every single day, rely off of it. It's obviously just my little hobby on the side, as well as doing school and A-levels and stuff like that. I feel like I'm one of those people that just have to have everything planned out. Social media is just one of those careers that no one's really knows what's going to happen to it in the future. Like, whether like one day it could all just get banned and everyone could just lose all the jobs that do social media. Do you get what I mean? I feel like I need like a stable job and a stable income, and I feel like social media might not be the best option for that. Saying that, I absolutely love doing this so much. Like, it doesn't even feel like working. Like, I genuinely love it. So if I had the chance to do it full time, I probably wouldn't say no. But as it's going, I'm planning on going to university, getting a degree, and then kind of seeing where we go from there. Guys, don't worry, I'm not planning on giving up anytime soon. I'll definitely carry on doing this. As I said, I just absolutely love doing it as a hobby, and it's definitely not something that I can see myself giving up anytime soon. I can't find the questions, but a few people did ask what happened to my old job. I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to work in a pub. I started working there when I was, I think, 15. Guys, the answer is no. I actually did quit that job in September for a few reasons. I just really didn't like working there anymore. The environment really changed. The main reason was because of college. Like, I just joined college, and I thought, personally, I found that change like really stressful, and I felt like having a job that was really stressing me out as well just wasn't great for my mental health. So that was the main reason why I quit. But I also started earning a bit of money from social media as well on the side, which kind of was the same amount that I was earning at the pub. So I was like, you know what, I might as well just switch this over to something that I really, really love, really want to start growing and expanding and working on. So that was the main reason. Anyways, yes, social media is now my part-time job along with education. Okay, the next one I'm going to answer is one that I've been putting off for so long because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I get really awkward about speaking about it. How have you coped when struggling with your mental health? Because I feel like I always really want to help other people with their mental health, but I really avoid talking about my own. But it's something that I really want to work on and that I would really like to speak about more. I've always been quite open about my emetophobia and struggling with anxiety and stuff like that. I feel like if you guys do want me to speak about that more, I am happy to, because it's something that I do think is really important to speak about. But I feel like the main thing is you need to be talking to your friends and family about it. That's something that I have actually improved a lot on, like I do now, especially with my friends and my family. And I always say this as well, my DMs are always open. Anyone is struggling and needs to speak to someone, please speak to your friends and family. But if you don't feel comfortable doing that, then my DMs are always open and you're free to do so. For some reason, my Instagram DMs have kind of stopped working now. I can't see any of them, but please message me on TikTok. See, it breaks my heart thinking that some people are really, really struggling and are afraid to speak to anyone. Whew, okay, I think we need to end on a bit of a light-hearted one now. Okay, final question. What is your most recent food obsession? I absolutely love food so much, and I feel like I don't really have like a favourite food. It changes all the time. I'm such like an indecisive person. This is the same with like songs, food, absolutely everything. I just like hyperfixate on things, and then the next week I just will like go off them. You know what I've been loving at the moment is yogurt pots, like yogurt bowls. Get like Greek yogurt, granola, fruit, honey. I just put so much stuff in it and I eat it all. It's probably worse for me than toast or cereal because I literally fill it with like sugar, but it tastes so good. And in my head I'm like, it's Greek yogurt and fruit, like it's kind of healthy. Do you get what I mean? I feel like I am quite a fussy eater. I never used to be at all, but over the years, now that I've got older and I can sort of like choose what I want to eat, I feel like I've kind of made myself a fussy eater, which is not good at all, and I don't know how I've managed to do that. But especially with pizza and stuff, like I'm such like, I love like thin crust, like Italian pizza, but I won't touch a Domino's like thick crust one. I don't know why, it's just some random thing that I have. My go-to meal will always be chicken Caesar salad, Coke Zero, and some chips. Oh, I know this is that's like every girl's dream, but honestly, give me one of them and I'll be a happy gal. I don't know why I decided to go to the gym before filming this. Probably the worst decision ever. Anyway guys, that is the end of my Q&A. Thank you so much for watching, and guys, thank you for putting in so many amazing questions. Hopefully I answered most of you guys' questions. I tried to pick the ones that were most commonly asked. Please let me know what other videos you'd like to see, especially over the summer and stuff like that. Hope everyone has a good day, and be sure to take care of yourselves. Love you. Bye.